Hey, what's going on, people? So, I want to visit this topic here, weak men, weak excuses, because throughout my lifetime, I've come across men who have accused me of hating women. I've come across close friends who have said that shit and I cut them off, right? My personality is a knife. So I like to cut people off because I don't like bullcrap, okay? Especially coming from men. I I have a close friend who said to me that he would rather kiss a woman's ass than to be alone. Okay? And also here on YouTube, I see a lot of beefs between people, like for example, AMS versus ARC, and I hear a lot of guys saying, this is what bitches do. You're acting like a bitch. This is what bitches do. And I hate to hear men say that nonsense because when you do that, you're actually giving women a pass to do bullshit. When you attribute this type of behavior to this person or this gender and say, okay, you own that behavior, and because you are that gender, you should do this. No, that's not true. Like we say, well, women are emotional, so she gets a pass for doing stupid shit because she is emotional. That's bullshit. That's not how morals work. Morals have no respect of anybody or any gender, any age, any race. Now, we have a lot of Adams out here. Now, we've heard of the story Adam and Eve. I need to do a lot of stories with these two people. Now, whether his name is really Adam or her name is really Eve or Atom or whatever, so there's a whole bunch of theories out here saying these are not the first people and their names weren't Adam and Eve. Well, I don't care. I'm just focusing on the story. Now, these guys were in a garden. They were told not to eat a peanut, a fruit, a Twinkie. I don't know what it was that they should not have eaten. But apparently, some snake or some serpent or whomever beguiled Eve or tempted Eve into eating that apple. And she was rebellious, maybe because she's a quote unquote female. I don't know. In today's society, people would say, well, she's a female, so that's what females do. Nah. She was given instructions not to eat of this tree or whatever it was. Now she went and she ate it. And then she gave some to Adam, who I think is a weak man. And instead of Adam saying, bitch, you know you are not supposed to eat that shit. You're on your own. I'm not eating. As a matter of fact, when God comes, I'm going to tell him that you ate that shit. Because I'm not going to die with you. That's what I would have done. But what this simp did was he ate the Twinkie, the peanut, the fruit, the mango, the burger, whatever it was, he ate it with her. That's the definition of a weak man. And then he suffered the consequences with her. He got kicked out of paradise. Now we see that in today's society. Now let me show you guys something. Let me start with the Book of the Dead. Now this is the Book of the Dead, right? Let me go down here and I'm going to show you something. The laws of the Book of the Dead. Okay, let's start with this. I'm not going to read all of this up here. I'm just going to go here. It says, I have not reviled the God. I have not laid violent hands on an orphan. I have not done what the God abominates. I have not killed. I have not turned anyone over to a killer. I have not caused anyone's suffering, etc., etc. It goes down, goes down. Now, what I'm trying to say here is, if you look here, it doesn't say that I have not done this, but because a female is a female, she can do it. Does it say that? No, because it's talking about all people. It's not giving excuses to any one gender. Now let's go here to the Bible. And the reason why I go to the Bible is because it's the moral compass of the world. Okay? Now, let me go to the Ten Commandments. It says, I am the Lord thy God, thou shalt not have no other gods but me, thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, thou shalt keep the Sabbath day holy, thou shalt honor thy mother and thy father, or father and mother, whichever one, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal. Where does it say, but women are women so they get a pass? Where does it say, well, women are women, that's what women do, so men don't do it, but women, you get a pass? Where does it say that? Nowhere. Now, let's go here. It speaks to the women dressing. And the reason I'm pulling up this part about the dressing is because I was watching Robert Perkins' video. He's doing like a series about hair and stuff like that. And I'm reading the comment sections, and a lot of women are getting upset with him because of what he's saying. Like they're saying, well, we are women, this is what women do, stop worrying about what women do and how we carry ourselves. It's a woman thing. It's not a woman thing. That's bullshit, okay? And a lot of these bitches go to church and all sorts of shit. Now, it says right here, likewise, also that women should adorn themselves in respectable apparel, with modesty and self-control, and not with braided hair and gold or pearls or costly attire. Now, where does it say here that it's a woman thing and woman should wear this and wear that, and it's a woman this and a woman that? It didn't say that. It didn't say that. A woman, I'm right there at Deuteronomy. A woman shall not wear a man's garment, nor shall a man put on a woman's cloak. For whosoever does these things is an abomination to the Lord your God. It's condemning both male and female. So where here does it say, well, men don't wear this, but women can do it because it's a woman thing? You see, you people are fooling yourselves. And you're fooling yourselves because you're rebellious, like Eve was. That's one. And because there's no swift consequences for your behaviors. That's why you act out and you do shit. You disrespect what the black man tells you. I'm addressing the females now. You disrespect what the black man tells you because you are rebellious. But then you go to church and you say you love God, when your very same Bible says, I think it's in 1 John or 2 John, it says, how can you love God whom you haven't seen, but hate those that you can see? And if you go and look for, I should have done it. One of the definition of love in the Bible is respect. So let's omit love in those verses and put the word respect. So in essence, John is saying, how can you respect the God that you have not seen, but you do not respect people who you can see? Something to think about. But you who's like to talk about you're in the spirit and you go to church and you love God and all this shit, but you never read that Bible with understanding, do you? That's why a lot of you don't like me. Now back to the men, because I hate weak men. I can't stand them. Where was I? Oh shit, there was something that I should have pulled up. Is it this? I think it's this. Okay. Besides, they get into the habit of being idle, going about from house to house, and not only do they become idlers, but also busybodies who talk nonsense, saying things they ought not to. So I counsel young widows to marry, to have children, to manage their homes, and to give the enemy no opportunity for slander. This is for gossipers like Wendy Williams and Lovely T and all of them. Let me see. There should. Where's the other one? There's another one here. It speaks about gossiping. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Anyway, there's another one here that speaks about women running around gossiping and stuff like that. What it actually does is it condemns these behaviors of women. Anyway, but you get the point. The Book of the Dead, the Bible, and I'm pretty sure if I read other books, if I pull up the sayings of Buddha, there is no way that these books, these sayings that champion morals, there's no way it defends women. There's no way it says, okay, men, do not do this, do not do that, but women, you get a pass because you're a female and that's what females do. So all this running around when I see people on the internet talking about, well, this nigga is acting like a bitch ass and he's doing what bitches do. No. You're an idiot for saying that. And you are part of the problem because you are giving these females an excuse. You're justifying their behavior by saying you are a female. That's how females are supposed to act. But not this nigga. And I'm here to tell you that neither male nor female should act this way. There's nowhere in the Bible or in the Book of the Dead or any of these books that says, men, you are not supposed to be this way, but women, you are supposed to act this way because you're a woman. Women, you should dress skanky like hoes because that's what women do. No. I just showed you on that computer screen what the Bible says about how women are supposed to adorn themselves. So all that makeup and shaving off your eyebrows and drawing another eyebrow with a Sharpie marker because that's what women do, you're fooling yourself. You're an idiot. That's what you are. You're a fool. And the Bible talks about fools. And the Bible has nothing good to say about women either. I need to do another video about that, showing you idiots. You're fools. And you're acting stupid because there's no swift consequences. And most of you guys out here on YouTube, you're weak. Weak men. Alan Roger Curry is a weak dude. He talks like a weak man. I can't stand men who make excuses for women and who's quick to call other men bitch ass niggas. And beta males. Beta male cones. What's that girl's name? Cynthia G. But this is not really about women. This is about weak men. I can't stand y'all. I really can't. And a lot of you weak men are the reason why the community is so messed up, not only in America, but in Jamaica, in the Caribbean. I'm from the Caribbean, living in Jamaica. And I'm telling you, it's the same thing. There might be a slight little bit of difference, but it's the same goddamn thing. Because you have weak men in Jamaica too. Look at Safari. On Angie Martinez crying because he got robbed. I need to do a video about that nigga too. Weak. I'm out.